Hello, Type C tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM Apocalypse with me, BlueAnkylo. So, the last, let's call it a video in the playlist, or yesterday's scheduled video, was clearly a huge mistake, and I managed to upload a 20-second in-between episode blurb accidentally. So, I apologize for that, and hopefully that doesn't happen again. I also hope I haven't missed any important footage that I meant to record and add on, because that's all I had left in my folder for that section of footage. So we'll see. Anyway, where were we? Last episode, we finished researching the next room to attack in the alien base, I think. The You can't even look at it here. Okay. Can we look at it somewhere else then? Like the UFOpedia. It's been a while since I've recorded, so let me just refresh here. So I think the maintenance factory is the next building. Yeah, this looks familiar. So that's where we're going to try to go today to get the next mission going. And the reason we're Type C'ing, of course, is we now have access to Toxigun Type C ammunition. So, I've started equipping Toxigun C clips, which do a fair bit more damage than their B brethren. So that's cool. I've also decided to start giving the robots, because they look a little different and I can identify them, dimension launchers, because this stuff's kind of cool, and I haven't really tried them out much, so I have a bad habit of not really experimenting. Once you get something like Toxiguns that are really awesome, I don't try out the other stuff as much as maybe I should. I also finally had a really cool tip. I can't remember who left it in the comments, but if you're in this screen and you hold control, yeah, you can see two people are highlighted. So everyone on this team that's currently highlighted has the Type C ammo. This is everyone from, I think, the Zenobia base, and then everyone from New Sorpigal base has not had their ammo upgraded yet. But there's a very neat little trick where if you can control click, and then using, you still have to drag that off. But you can see, right? I dragged one ammo and it subtracted 2. That's because both of these characters had the ammunition updated at the same time. So it's not perfect, but it actually is a way to group select and unequip or re-equip items altogether. I wish I'd known that a lot earlier, because that would have been quite useful for speedily switching out some gear. Now, it does sort of decrease some of the, like, uniqueness of certain soldiers. This is kind of getting everyone to the same standard, the same template. But I mean, that saves me so much time. Like, it's hard not to be a big fan of that kind of thing. Like, personally, I don't know, it's pretty handy. I kind of wish I'd known that. Well, I definitely wish I'd known that since the beginning, because that would have saved me a lot of fiddling. And yeah, so the robots are going to be like this, although they'll still keep the Toxigun C ammo, Toxiguns in general, because they're still really good. And I definitely want to show those off in the next couple missions. Let's see, Big Smoke. Do Sir Danny, because I've been alternating how the ammo loadout goes for the robots, basically. They all get a full set of dimension missiles, basically. I figure it comes with one loaded, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dimension missiles should be a pretty good number. And they can have some other stuff as well, no big deal. Alright, so I gotta give everyone else on this team the ammo upgrade, assuming I've got enough. Okay, so how many we got? Got 9 people. I probably won't have quite enough for everybody. Let's see what happens when you've only got 6. Oh, you can't select it. That's probably clever. You can only select you can only select items if you've got enough to give them to everybody. Cool. Can you unselect people? Right click. Oh, look at this. Look at these. That's really cool. I was not expecting as fleshed out of a multi-selecting kind of template, or, you know, yeah, user interface. That's the word. Oh, that's really good. Very cool. Now, I've been bringing along all these med kits for so long because early game they were quite valuable to have a lot of med kits around for all those. Whoa! Maybe multi-select wasn't as smart as I thought. That's the first full-on freak out. Wow. Okay, hold on. That was a complete crash. Wow. Okay, so now it's possible that happened. Oops. Right, wrong one. It's possible that that had something to do with me restarting OBS a couple times in between. That's the first time I've ever seen that error. That's the first time I've used multi-select. So I'm gonna take a hunch. I'm gonna take a stab and say maybe there's some glitches with the multi-selecting stuff. Because that was definitely unusual. That was a hard crash error, something or other. So I'm back in time a little bit. Oh man, this means I've got to I was just about done equipping everyone with the Toxic Gun C stuff, and now I've got to do it all again. Well, I'm gonna take a shortcut. I'm gonna do it off camera, and I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna do like 5, and then save it, and then 5, and then save it, because it's still a lot faster if it works. What a shame! I finally found a really cool new sort of trick, and then immediately it crashes the game. Anyway, I'll be right back once I get this sorted, and then we'll get to the next mission. See you in a sec. Alright, we're back, and hopefully everything will progress now without crashing terribly on us. So one thing I wanted to do before I headed out on our mission was make sure we craft tons of ammo, because right now this is pretty much all we need, and I just want a really good stockpile of it, because, you know, I've been known to burn through it pretty quick. I've also made a bit of money just by selling off some of our old ammo, the Type B ammo, and just some of the junk lying around. I'm a little bit worried that maybe we've got too many items in the inventory, and then moving stuff around in big batches is causing problems. So I'm trying to make sure we don't hit any kind of limitations in the game for, you know, how many pieces of individual unique equipment there is. That's the sort of thing that, you know, I'm a little bit worried about. So anyway, we've still got the same setup as last time. Or before the crash, anyway. And with that, let's get to it. So I'm going to send both transports with 12 each. That should be more than enough. With the fancy-dancy annihilators. And we're going to send them through the nearest portal, which surely I could find a portal. I remember what they look like. The triangles? The triangles it is. Alright, head on in. So, I'm not sending in the full force. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure we've cleared the UFO dimension out, the alien dimension out, this current week cycle, right? I haven't forgotten completely. Either way, the Annihilators should be able to handle it. They're pretty big. And we've still got some, like, reserves back in base in case our bases get attacked by aliens or something. Not that too many people hate us. We're going to have an attack against the Cult of Sirius one of these days for fun, but for now, let's focus on the real alien threat. Okay, we've done a couple missions this week. Kind of lost track a little bit. Let's just pause for a second. There are no alien vessels in the alien dimension today. So, as cool as our annihilators are, there's nothing for them to shoot. I guess I forgot. We kind of want them up high. No, we want them low. Well, in the alien dimension, everyone can fly up high if it saves us a little bit of time. If we fight back in the city, I want them lower to aim sort of upwards more than downward. Okay. They're pretty cool looking ships. It's a shame by the time you get them, there's pretty much nothing left of the alien forces, but... Alright, let's get our mission on the road. Let's get a mission going, basically. The maintenance facility. Kill all aliens. You know the drill, guys. So, we got some pretty looking flowers here. The maintenance factory appears to contain a number of sacred alien structures. We believe that the alien dimension is fueled by the structures pictured here, these phallic-shaped structures. These heart units must be destroyed in order to weaken the remaining structures. Our success here will indeed be a severe blow to the aliens who basically have no chance anymore. Almost feel bad for them. Okay, so we'll go with 2 groups of 4 again. I don't need to worry about capturing anything because we've managed to capture every alien we've encountered up to this point. So we're doing just fine. And we've got the Toxigun C to show it off. And that's the point of today's mission, is to really show off how amazing this new ammo is. And maybe throw a couple dimension missiles in there for fun. Alright. And plus, as our soldiers get more and more trained, the accuracy rates kind of get... Well, at this point, with full shields, blue armor, flying suits, toxic guns, C ammo, we're almost unstoppable. Except for those brain suckers. So what are we looking at? Group 1 is down here in the corner. Group 2, 3, and 4 are all out of the cave. These are kind of caves, I think. Yeah. So group 1 starts in the cave. Everybody else starts here. There's another cave sort of to the side there. This is just a bunch of caves all structured together. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is tell this group to get up off that ground. And this group can head this way together, because that's fine. Group 1 will save lots of time units. You've got slightly lower accuracy when you're in the air, as far as I understand, but you also don't use your stamina, so that's good. Alright, Group 3 will head through to this cave. And I might send them some more backup, too. Depends how I feel. Alright, so that's Group 3. Group 2 and Group 4. Well, let's start by sending Group 4 to the right. You know, we had 3 exits. That's 3 groups. Now, depending on how big this map is, maybe I'll send... Oh, no, that's the edge of the map right there. Hard to tell, but that is the edge. So we've kind of got, like, 3 rooms worth of space. I guess what I'll do is I'll keep the spare group in the middle, basically. So this is Group 2. And for now, you're just going to be back up for, you know, whatever comes up. Whatever comes about. This has got the highest level promoted characters. We've got captains here. I'm pretty sure the only way I can get higher ranks now is to recruit new agents, just to increase the total number, because there's a limit of high level agents based on the number of lower ranks, and to get to the top tier you need, like, I think it's 120 soldiers or something ridiculous. It's way more than you'd ever want to control, but and it's enough to, like, glitch the game out with the like array out of bounds exceptions or whatever they are. Okay, this has got to be one of our targets. We've got about 50 time units left. Let's get up a little bit higher. That's definitely one. So, do we have a robot in this group? The answer is negatoni. But I think this should be a simple job for L Vortex Mine. Assuming we can toss it where I need to toss it. I wonder if you could just shoot it with disruptors, actually. That's a pretty bad throw. So it exploded in an area we couldn't even see it. I think that was the problem there. We didn't even see the explosion. That's great. What happens if you just shoot this thing? I think that'll do. Alright, we'll just shoot them. Shooting is easy. Assumingly that's all I need to do, right? Oh, there's a few in this room. Okay. Well, I'll save some time units in case there's an ambush, but I think we've got it. And then this group, this group sort of combines. We'll send them up a little bit higher too. Staying up in the air keeps you safer from brain suckers. And maybe I'll have one of these guys take a couple shots. There's Big Smoke. Let's see if Big Smoke can manage to shoot this wall. That's a miss. Great shooting, Big Smoke. Alright. It took a few tries. Shooting a immobile stationary wall is not your specialty. That's okay. Alright, and group 4 is going to continue along this route. Looks like they maybe found some more as well. Oh, nice and close together. Plus this orange stuff, I think, explodes. So they might be able to just toss a grenade here. Is there any robots in this team? Of course, there's never a robot when I want a robot. Alright, let's try again with the vortex mine, just to see if we can speed this up a bit. If you throw a grenade right in the middle, what would happen? That seems pretty effective. Now, they're not... they're sliced in half, which I wouldn't recommend. But, interesting. Alright, well, the backup group, let's get them a little bit closer. Hard to provide backup when you're too far away. There's got to be some targets in here somewhere. Gonna send them up to the ceiling, basically. Okay, let's end turn and see what happens. Next turn, we'll make a point of destroying... Oh! Entropy cannons, disruptor cannons, lots of fire coming in. I'm hoping the shields keep us going here. I was probably a little bit aggressive moving that group up so far. A little bit. You know, I'm pretty sure the aliens can't hurt us, right? Alright, so this is group 2. And we took a little bit of shield damage, but nothing terrible. So now we got to find out who was shooting us, basically. So let's start here with my... Oh, right, that's one of my one of my very few robots. Alright, change of plan. The robot is gonna take an accurate shot with the Dimension Missile Launcher. How much do these things take to fire? A lot. They're very time unit sync. Heavy time unit sinks. Maybe we'll go with like a really accurate one just to make sure it doesn't miss. That, oh, I can't even, wow, that's like their entire, that's like 100% TUs to fire it at aimed. Wow. Alright, Sir Danny. Yep. Good investment. Glad I brought one of those. That's good. Alright, robot. Your new job, scout it out. It's in this little cave. Nothing yet. Look, there's got to be targets over here. How come you can't see anything? Found one. Two even, actually. Oh, it's one of them. It's a behemoth thief type thing, whatever they're called. That's fun. Well, we'll try taking a couple pot shots because he's got a couple time units, but wouldn't expect much here. I don't even think that hit. That one hit, I think. We got one more shot, okay. That just blew up some leaves. Alright. Sir Danny, not the greatest start to your adventure. Alright, let's try with, yeah, go ahead. And instead of trying to blow up those buildings, we're just going to move in. Try to kill us. Some aliens. Alright, action music, engage. Unfortunately, they're getting a lot of reaction dodges, basically. Which makes this whole thing a little bit harder. Wow, there's a lot of bogeys over here. Oh, they're all poppers. Okay, well, as long as we stay in the air, that should be okay. Alright, that's... Okay, we finally got to the spot I was looking for. Let's see if we can take out the invisible but nearby skeletoid. Alright. So, The good news is, as long as we're using this Type C Toxigun, or Alien Toxin Type C, these things are going to die pretty quickly. It's just, wow, that's a lot. You know, we don't get the opportunity to take advantage of AoE very often. How much is it to throw, by the way? 22 time units. Yeah, you can throw that. Of course you can. Alright, so, yeah, go ahead. May get the most kills in a single action we've ever had. That seemed good. That thinned the herd down a fair bit. Alright, good job. I'm proud of you. That was a good grenade. Now, we've got to deal with these behemoths, obviously. They got a lot of firepower. Unfortunately for them, Toxic Animal Type C is extremely potent. And they are not particularly evasive. Alright, we did not get the second kill, but I bet you it's not too far away. Alright, next up. Pixel. We've got ourselves a cloaked Skeletoid. And a behemoth, I think they're called, technically. Get a little bit closer. Alright. Low accuracy shots, because that's the way I roll. The cloaking field evasion is definitely their best bet right now, by the looks of things. Now, this one got grenade spammed by all the poppers. Still, the straight-up damage output from the Toxigun Cs are just so good. Okay, that might be all the bogeys. We're actually, like, at the edge of the map again already. This is kind of a small map, all things considered. We're gonna fly up here, get a bit more view on this side. There we go. I think you probably need to see that chain reaction explosion before you know for sure that the structure is destroyed. Oh, there's one right in the middle. I didn't even notice. Cool. They're pretty explosive. I like it. That one's a little bit far away. Oh, we've got Scions back here. Right. Yeah, I was probably supposed to show off some more psionic abilities one of these days, wasn't I? Funny how that got left behind. There we go. Good shooting, old blanket. You got yourself a building destruction. So this side should be pretty much clear of buildings anyway. Let's bring up the last two squaddies, just to provide some overwatch, basically. Now, Group 3 was supposed to be helping, and then Group 2 ended up killing all the enemies. So Group 3, your job is to kind of support all these basically out-of-time unit agents, just in case there's more, like, cloaked skeletoids, or, I don't know, just things nearby. Keep you guys on accurate mode. And then the remainders of Group 2... I just want to make sure I move them up a bit, is all. Oh, we did find something. Hold up. So yeah, look at that. I should have even known. I think I saw this guy hide there earlier. So, Pixel here will have a shot. You already time units? Oh, I was wasting them on accurate shots. Whoops. Well, I say wasting, but it's hard to hit them from that far away. Alright. Just gotta go in a little bit closer. Come on. Who is this? Come on, Skelath. There you go. And I'm still going to try to keep everyone up just in case there's more. Well, you know what. Alright, so that group's dealt with. Next up is group 4 on the right side of the map. We did a pretty good explosion in here. Didn't quite destroy all of them though, so... Now that that's out of the way, let's send Cephalion up a little closer. Alright, that took a lot of shots to get the chain reaction, but okay. Also, seems like some of the plants drop that, like, knockout gas, oddly enough. Oops. I'm gonna use this gun. There we go, that was a bit better. Fairly sturdy. I mean, like, the danger, like I'm sure I've explained by now, is the buildings that require high-grade explosives to destroy. Anything you can destroy with disruptor fire isn't too much of a problem. Alright, well that's pretty much it for this group. Let's sort of group move them around here, give or take. Do you, not have a flying suit? Come on, Zach, what are you doing down here on the ground? Get up there where it's safer. Far fewer things can kill you in the air. Alright. Whoa! That was a dimension launcher. That's a good reason to split the party up a bit. Also, brain suckers are definitely out in full force. Hopefully they can't jump high enough, but we do have some reaction fire here, which is working out so far. Now that dimension... dimension missile probably dealt a fair bit of damage even to the shields, so... That's, you know, if the aliens can get a few of those off, we'd definitely be in trouble. Maybe a cloaked skeletoid over there somewhere or something. Alright, group... You know what? That wasn't even that bad. If the dimension missile targeted Pixel, he doesn't even have any, Oh no, it looks like his shields are maxed, but he actually took one full shield of damage, so... If that's 100 HP or something, he took over 100 damage and it just stopped after one shield broke. That's... I mean, it cost me a shield. That's okay. That's what they're for. Okay, no problem. Pixel, you want to have something to say about that? Somewhere over this way? Oh, it was just a plain old arthropod hiding out over there. Okay, well, let's let the other group that's a little bit closer deal with it. We got ourselves a Rodica over here, who I've heard loves sniping. So let's see if you can snipe an arthropod from far away with a toxic gun. Not looking great. This is why I always fly up close. You managed to get him. Killed him in a single shot after you used your entire time units to, you know, lay down some covering fire. But still, dead is dead. And it's almost always more efficient to move in closer and then just use the very cheap 1 TU bullets. I mean, you've seen me do it by now. I'd rather have 36 shots right here at relatively low accuracy than 5 from far away. But let's see how many we can get killed here. Take out the weak links first. Now this one has a dimension launcher, I think. Wow. Look at this just rain of death here. Might have had a little bit of good luck in a row, but... The cloaked ones usually are... I mean, this is more typical for trying to shoot some cloaked enemy down, but that... Got like 4 kills in a row there. That was kind of ridiculous. Kind of insanely cool. Alright, so Old Blanket, you had a pretty good run. We got ourselves one more cloaked enemy down there. Let's see. Erotica could try a couple more shots, maybe? I don't know. Unfortunately, sniping is just... It's rarely the best choice of action, unfortunately. I wish there was a few more viable late-game combat strategies, but the way it is, this is just almost always the best way to do it. It's still not perfect, but it's not that much less accurate, and you get so many more shots. Alright, so that should be high enough in case there's any brain sucker pods, which is the real threat. 1, 2... Hopefully that's high enough. Let's make sure we bring some support. So these three, their job is basically just to, you know, sort of be Overwatch. Take a few shots, kill a couple brain suckers if they show up. Okay, that should be fine. Next. We got more buildings to blow up, I think. So we're going to keep this group kind of right at the edge of the map. Probably nothing. I can't imagine there's anything in that cave, right? These structures we're blowing up are pretty large. Let's reserve some time units, but I bet you the target's up in this corner. Because there's not much left. There's not much space left. All right, let's get group 2 together as well, because why not? Aha! There's a whole bunch of them. They might be close enough that one good missile would do it. Okay, next turn, I'm going to try to get something from that Dimension missile, because so far the Dimension rocket launcher has been completely useless. So this is Sir Danny's big chance next turn. Alright, here we go. So last time I tried a snapshot, it completely missed. Let's try an aim shot. And I'll just target right into the middle. You can take one aim shot per turn. At least we didn't miss. It's pretty satisfying. Hey, that's it. We win. Alright, we finally got to see the Dimension Missile Launcher do something. I need to shoot it at enemies, because I think it's actually like a homing missile. Whoa, that is still the loudest sound effect in the game. I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that basically the rocket launchers, like the big ones, like the Dimension Launcher, they're homing. So once you target an enemy, it's pretty likely to hit. You know, like it doesn't mess around. Okay, well that wasn't terribly difficult, right? That was a pretty easy little mission. We've got just a few more of those left. So it's a new day back in the base, home base. Let me put a save down just in case we get another weird crash. Just sort of a backup. Probably nothing to do. Can we start the research right now? Or do we have to wait till the ships get home? Oh, we can start it right away. Sweet. So let's start the next building research before the team even gets home. And we'll just let them finish their toxicant ammo. And we're working on the teleporter. That's one of the ship equipments. Lots of raiding going on. Oh, illegal fire. Uh-oh. Building under attack. So yeah, the factions are being annoying. What are these guys actually trying to do here? I mean, I'm not at war with Osiren. Osiren is... I don't even remember who they are. Osiren is a syndicate. A wealthy criminal syndicate. And they're blowing my city up. I mean, I guess we could try to interfere, but I feel like most of the time we just destroy half the city with our overpowered weapons. Like, if we got involved, we'd just do more collateral damage than we'd have to save. Alright, it's a new week. The Senate is pleased, and we got a bunch of money. That's another 20% increase. We're getting really good income bumps. I'm almost worried we're going to get too high here. That the city can't afford it. Okay, upkeep, no big deal. Income, better than that. What else we got? New week. We're on week number 10. Not bad. And beginning of a new day, or especially a new week, you can see a lot of the city damage gets fixed. I'm pretty sure that's what my other end of day bug was just city damage trying to repair itself, and it couldn't because, who knows, random bugs. So it's a new day, which means our vehicles are coming home. I did not mean to do that. Yeah. Easier to see from the screen. Okay, ships go home. Drop off the loot. We're just going to destroy all the alien specimens because we don't need them anymore. And we should probably check out if we got anything interesting in the equipment screen. So that'll be this base, right? So we got... Man, we're crafting these Toxigun C ammos so fast. I love it. We got a bunch of junk. A few of these, some of that. Cloaking. Probably a couple more shields. Some entropy pods. I guess I may as well just sell it. I'm sort of worried that, you know, we've got too much gear. And it's going to cause problems. Oh, also, before I forget. Marsec body. Oh, yeah, look at this. That was a very good week for Marsec body units. That's maybe the best week we've ever had for actually getting good selections. We've had a lot of, like, 1 or 2 flying armors per week, and that was kind of... Well, I wouldn't say bringing me down, but it was discouraging. Alright, so we don't want entropy pods. It's a new week. The weeks are just flying by now. The first 2 weeks go so slow compared to everything after that. Cloaking I don't care about. Personal disruptor shields. Let's hold on to 10 of them. We probably needed to replace a couple, but 10, you know what? Just I'd rather not run out of shields. We've got lots of money. I shouldn't be stingy. Dimension, entropy launcher, brain sucker launcher. Power sword, sure. We'll divvy them out. Boomeroids, though, no need. And that's more cannons than I need, for sure. Let's hold on to, like, 5 spares, because, like, I don't see how I would need more than 5 spares per base. We can always craft them if I really need more. Or just not use them, as happens a lot. Alright, so we are currently crafting up Toxigun C like mad. I think it's time to sell off the rest of my Toxigun B just to make sure the inventory's clear. I've got a few spare Toxiguns in each base. I've got stun grapples not equipped, but I don't really need them anymore. I've got mini launchers and stuff, but I don't think... I mean, they're cool, but once you've got access to the Toxiguns, most of these conventional weapons are just left in the dust. We could buy some stun grenades and stuff, but I think I've got enough spare. We're good. Okay. Another 132,000. We're getting dangerously close to $1 million. Probably we'll engineer something else once that's done. Building's almost through. What else is there to do? Oh, just wait a second. Bing. And, who is lucky enough to get the fancy new armor? We got 6 of these total. That might be enough to finish gearing out the whole team. Alright, so Lone Eagle, this is one of our new characters. A late bloomer, just joined the squad recently. Got a few more swords I can divvy out if I get excited. I guess I should pick some of that stuff. Let's see. I'm just looking for non-flying soldiers. Like, okay. So if you're still a recruit or whatever you call it, a non name soldier, then you're at the bottom of the group, bottom of the pile. I'll get you if I can. Commenters get first dibs. Donate to my Patreon to get better weapons. Pay money for an advantage. No, that's not, doesn't sound like me. Alright, so Prince Sarius needs one. We've actually got a couple spares in the other base, so we'll be fine. We actually didn't need any in this base. Okay, so let's go back to the rookie. Give her one, and then float one over to the other base, and that's it. We basically got enough for everybody, and one spare. Seeing as I've had one person die to Brainsucker recently, that's probably just their flying armor that just never made it, unfortunately. So transfer over equipment down to armor. Switch it over. Fastest way to do this is to go blip like that. Now we can equip Prince Sarius. Good. The whole group, everybody can fly. Everyone has got double shields, except maybe Pixel, who took some damage. Right? Was it Pixel? Yeah. So let's fix his shields. And that's pretty much it. You know, like that was the main thing. I was hoping that the game would be smart enough to restock spent Toxigun ammo clips. It refills the weapon, but it doesn't replace spent items as well as I thought it should, as well as I hoped it would. So you find yourself in this situation where you're doing a lot of micromanagement like this in between missions, and I've certainly slacked on that more than once because it's a little bit monotonous. You know, like, you should probably make sure everyone's got a grenade and all that. Probably better just get rid of these and replace them with vortex mines at this point, but anyway, I'm not terribly worried. Alright, we finished crafting a bunch of Toxigun ammo. What else would we craft? We've got a couple Annihilators. Do I have a Stasis Field Bomb? I haven't really used them. I kind of wanted to test them out. So, Stasis Bomb launchers are 2x3. So even the old Hawks could equip them, theoretically. We've got at least one in each base, so each base could have one Stasis Bomb launcher. I don't think we'll need very many. And I can put them on the Hawks, kind of, because they're less of the melee, melee. They're less of the super air combatants. Well, no, because if I want to go to the alien dimension to show them off, I'll have to put them on something else. So let's... I don't think I have any ammo for them. Yeah, we can't even equip them because there's no ammo. So let's do that. Let's go... Oops. Research. Stasis Field Bomb. Yeah, I actually did click the right thing. And let's craft up a fair few. I don't know how many it really takes, so... I want to at least show them off, right? Now, we could get attacked. It's a new week, so any second now, new UFOs could come at us, theoretically. Instead of UFOs... something. Another site cover car is sort of wasting our time more than anything. Pew, pew, pew. It's dead. Alright, we finished the building. We can start our next quest. So the next one is the Incubator. It's a warm and humid collection of chambers in which alien eggs are stored, ready for hatching. They will be well protected by alien warriors because of their vulnerability at this stage of the life cycle. You should also expect to meet many multiworms preparing to give birth to the hyperworm vermin, which birth from the innards of their parents. Luckily, we can fly above multiworms, or hyperworms specifically. And that's it for the research for biochem. We've not crafted any stasis bombs yet. How bad are they? 2,000 skill hours? That's not very hard to craft, is it? That's probably one every 2 or 3 hours, depending on how it adds up. I think. I kind of want to send them in, maybe, right? What am I trying to do? Go here. Did we finish any? Yeah, we finished 4. Yeah, okay, good. They're crafting pretty quick. I might not have enough for today's mission. Let's put them on these guys. Actually, they're 4 by... Ah, that's right. They probably won't actually even fit on the Hawks. Because 2 by 4, not 2 by 3. Okay. I did not notice that correctly. So I'll put them on... I'm just gonna bring 1, actually. I'm gonna put it on the commander, give him 1 stasis bomb launcher. It's got 4 rounds out of 5. Okay. Let's see here. Disable it for now, because I only want to fire it at specific times. And I'm going to test that out in the alien dimension. So next episode, we're going to send in the Air Force, probably everything, to clear out all the alien UFOs, whatever spawned for this week. And we'll do our next mission all at the same time. So we're just sort of burning through alien buildings quick. And hopefully the disruptor bombs will, or the stasis bombs will look kind of cool. I think I know what they're going to do. But I haven't really tested them out ever before, so this is kind of a new experience for me. So that'll be it. So thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed. And come back next time for more UFO destruction.